Buonasera! Benvenuti nella nostra cucina italiana.
Oh, he's practicing.
I'm practicing. I'm sorry that it sounds a little Spanish-like, but excuse me. So, welcome to our Italian kitchen tonight as we celebrate this month of St. Joseph here at St. Mary's in Scioto Catholic. We have a great a group of guests with us tonight.
Yes,
So we have a prayer group with us tonight, and it's nice to see that Father Patrick is back in this country. So now I can load everything onto him. So God bless us, everyone. I love it.
Awesome. So we're excited to have you all watching us here tonight, but then we also are excited to have our guests here in person.
Exactly.
We assured them that they would walk away not only drinking many a cocktail, but also walking away well fed.
Well fed tonight.
Exactly.
Well fed, because when you're here, you're family, right?
Because tonight is all about Italian, guys.
It's all about Italian,
And
right?
Saint Joseph.
And St. Joseph, right? We're in the year of St. Joseph. The Italians have a very strong, very deep devotion to St. Joseph, Giuseppe, San Giuseppe. And so tonight we are going to cook from our Italian kitchen.
Absolutely.
We are
Inspired.
pumped and ready to go. And my water is boiling already, so that's good. And then we just turn it off. It'll be red, turn it off.
Okay.
That means we're up, and so we did a little prep work so we can be ready to go
Right.
when it's time to throw the pasta in. That's really what that is all about. And to set this place on fire, right?
Right. Why
Come
not?
Holy Spirit.
Here we go.
That's right. And come gas fires, right? So
We're covering all our
we're
bases.
covering all our bases tonight. So let us start with our cocktail.
Absolutely.
Right? So 2 weeks ago, we were in Columbus to celebrate the right of election with those who are coming into the church through the RCIA program.
Yep.
And one of our traditions that we always go out to dinner after that meeting with the bishop. This year was at St. Catherine's in Bexley, and we
stomping
always
ground.
stop. That's right, the Capital University.
I know,
right?
old stomping
Exactly,
grounds.
old stomping
Anyway.
grounds for Jordan. And then we go to generally the Olive Garden in Grove City. It's one of our places where we stop. And
was
so
delicious.
it was delicious, but of course when we go, hey, your family, so we also enjoy the cocktails of the night and whatever they have. And one of the ones that Teresa Metzler had,
It was so good.
it was so good.
So good. So much so that we had to copycat it.
We did, we had to copycat it. And so tonight we are starting with the Olive Garden copycatted special Italian margarita. Right? So it has your standard folks that you would find in your Italian margarita. So it's tequila blanco. It is going to be triple sec. But the one thing that we did differently, you can buy the sweet and sour mix at the store. That's great. It's not one of my favorite things. But so we made our own.
Right, exactly. And that genuinely, it makes all the difference.
It makes all the difference in the world. It tastes nothing like that sweet and sour mix that you buy in the store.
It's just, guys, it's just not my
no,
thing.
thank you. It's not my thing.
If you buy that, that's wonderful. That's great.
Make
Just
your own
not-
from now on.
Exactly. It's just
Make
worth
your
it.
own.
It's
It's a cup of lemon juice. It's a cup of lime juice.
And
it's a cup of
sugar and water.
and water.
And then you boil it.
And you boil
And
the
then
hell
you're
out of
done.
it, and you got it.
And you're done. It's so simple.
It is fantastic.
It is so much better. So much better.
This tastes 10 times better.
Yes.
But what makes it Italian, what makes the margarita Italian, is that you put a little Di Serono in it.
Yes. And you would think.
A little Di Serono.
You
And
would
you think, oh, the sweet and sour mix of tequila, blah.
No. It's that good.
No, it is that
It's
good.
that good.
We
We may have already tested one
We
today.
may have had 1 or 12 before you guys got here tonight.
And so,
So-
of course, we need to share this with
We
our
do.
guests.
We need to share it with all of you.
And so we have our fancy Williams Sonoma salt.
Exactly, Williams Sonoma.
Here to rim the glasses. And, we also have our fun party glasses here. I just
Exactly.
think they're just so fun. They're so colorful. I'm all about that. I like the color. I'm all about
Exactly,
that.
they are. They're very
Yeah.
nice. They're very nice. Jordan loves the color, so if Jordan loves the color, it's all there.
Megan is behind the camera going, oh yeah, I like that. And because we've had, okay, long story short, Megan and I,
I'll just make the cocktails.
Megan and I,
you talk, I'll make the
we
cocktails.
work really well together. We really do. One of the things that we disagree on is color. And because Megan is very much like white, gray, neutrals. Like, she loves to be calmed, okay, by color. And I appreciate that. I really do. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
4 children.
Exactly. She also has 4 children. It's a different ballgame. It's a different ballgame. Right? Right? I, however, am like, purple. Let's go. Green. Yes. Let's go. Let's do all the colors everywhere. Let's just do it. You should see my house. Like, it's orange walls. There's like, and Megan's eyes are just going. I'm like, it's so, anyway. So that's just a fun little thing.
How many shades of gray can be in one home?
That's Megan's philosophy
Yeah,
when it comes to color.
Yeah, no.
And so, anyway, it's just one of those fun little running jokes between us. It's like,
I do love a colored cup.
oh, so
Okay.
see, okay, there we go.
There
See?
you go.
There it is. There it is. We're good. You know. Anyway, all in good fun. All in good fun. While you're doing that, I'm gonna stir the soup.
Okay, very good. So again, we're just rimming the glasses here with a little bit of the salt. I use tequila when I'm rimming the glass. I just dip the rim in a little tequila, and it sticks so much better than just water or lime juice or any other. I mean, and it also gives you a little shot before you actually get to the drink, before you get to the margarita. All right?
And while he continues to pour that, I'm gonna continue to
You're gonna
serve our
talk and
guests.
serve.
You know,
Because when you're here, we want to take care of our guests.
Exactly, right?
Right?
We don't want anybody to walk
Yeah.
away hungry. Like, that to me
Yeah.
is like a travesty to life, okay? If you invite people to your place and you invite people to your thing and they walk away hungry, like, no thank you. Like, that's not how this works.
No,
And so-
no, it's a mortal sin. You have to confess it.
Exactly, right?
You have to confess
it's a
it.
whole thing. So, our next thing that we made was a soup, and it's kind of based off a minestrone soup, kind of.
Yeah, and it has the base of an Italian bread soup. Yeah, it's very delicious.
Let me pull it up real quick just to make sure that I.
No straw.
Sorry.
Listen, we've got a really talkative group over here tonight. I love it. So,
Chatty.
right?
Love it.
Father.
It was all father. Let's see.
Straw. Who drinks their margarita with a straw?
Let's see. So this soup.
This isn't Applebee's.
It's a lentil and rice soup. And if Father wants to attempt that,
Sì, minestra de lenticini e rossi.
okay, great. And so
Sì.
and basically it's lentils, it's rice, it's tomatoes, it's chicken broth, it's cheese. Oh, I forgot the cheese. I'll need to get the cheese. It's just a lot of wonderful things, and voila, you have soup. So I'm gonna.
Voila, soup.
So I'll be spooning that up for everybody and getting that set. I need to grab the cheese.
Yes, we needed the cheese.
Yeah, let's do that.
Rose said if she knew that you were having margaritas, she would have shown up.
Oh, Rose, sorry, Rose.
Sorry, Rose. Yeah.
Life goes on.
Right. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. So let's see here.
When you're here, your family. That's our running Italian joke tonight, because when you're here, you're Olive Garden. So,
Inspired.
exactly. So we've got the soup going.
Right. I'm going to.
And it really is. We spent a lot of time yesterday on that soup and,
Right.
and really
it's
perfecting
really-
it.
really is good.
And it really, oh my goodness.
And then we're not just saying that. Like,
No.
it actually is really good. And
Yes.
So I'm trying not to touch the cheese here. There we go. I'm gonna do a little bit. This is a
Alright,
Romano.
This is a Romano.
This is a
Pecorino Romano.
And so I'm gonna start serving up here. I'm gonna start with you, sir. There you go.
Okay.
ma'am.
While
Uh-huh.
Jordan is hitting that, I'm going to start on the pasta dish, huh?
Okay, sounds good.
Or actually, you know what? Let's before we go to the pasta dish, I'm actually going to go up to our sign here because we try to keep ourselves in line. So we do have a story for tonight, right? So tonight we are celebrating Saint Joseph. Saint Joseph is known for the month of March. His feast day in March is March 19th. And on March 19th, we're going to have a special Mass for those in the consecration program for St. Joseph. We have a great group of parishioners who are following us on Monday evenings and doing this. Some are doing it at home without us, and doing the consecration according to the writings of Father Calloway. And it really has been a beautiful experience of learning to know St. Joseph through the litany of St. Joseph. Because sometimes we think St. Joseph is kind of the unsung hero of the Holy Family, right? We hear 4 different scripture verses of St. Joseph, and then he kind of drops off the face of the earth. And so the church has never really, until more recent times, ever had a theology of St. Joseph in the church. And so Father Calloway and others are pushing to grow this understanding and theology of St. Joseph in the church, because he really is the foster father, the protector of St. Joseph. We think about him as this old man and a gray-headed man who is kind of, I mean, you think about, it's kind of an odd feeling when you think about St. Joseph. But he really, as you begin to understand, he was a very young man, very young, virile, and ready to give his life totally for taking care of the Holy Family, to be the father of the Son of God, and also to be the spouse and protector of the Blessed Mother. And so it really is a beautiful thing for us to be able to study, to get to know and to live with St. Joseph in our everyday life. Because when you read books about the saints, you get Mary and the saints. Well, really, St. Joseph is number 2 in line, right? St. Joseph is number 2 in line with the Blessed Mother as the protector and the universal patron of the church, and we forget about him. We forget about his intercession because he wants us to grow. He wants us to know and bring us to the very heart of his Son, to bring us to the very heart of his wife, our Blessed Mother. So it really is an important moment for us to get to know Joseph. It's a very strong, a very masculine presence of Joseph in our lives, which we need in our world today.
Absolutely.
Right. Yes, we need men who are dedicated to the spiritual life, to protecting, being good family men, and also good priests, right? And good priests and religious.
Yes.
To follow the example of Saint Joseph, to be good priests. So I truly look up to Saint Joseph. And certainly that has come about in our weekly holy hours.
Absolutely. And what I really enjoy is that, so as someone kind of stepping into this, right?
This is so good, isn't it?
It is.
What do you think? Right?
Yeah. Good. We got thumbs up.
We want to give them the breadsticks too, yes?
Oh, absolutely. Sorry. Oh, I should probably talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about them real quick before you get back to St. Joseph. Talk about the breadsticks so we can chop them up and give them out.
So guys, this was my art project this afternoon, and it did not go well. So
it was fascinating, to say the least.
So I say this with a lot of love. So the recipe book says, go buy some bread dough and make crosses, okay? Braided crosses. And that was basically the instructions that I received. And so there's really nothing else, which is fine. I can infer. I'm smart. I can do this. Okay. Well, so you should have seen me earlier.
You should have seen it, folks. We had pizza dough stretched from here to South Shore.
And so here's my creations. Aren't they great? So I have here some crosses. This one's kind of a funky one. I don't really know what happened here. He kind of got a little
kind of
funny.
An Irish cross. It's kind of a Celtic cross.
Kind of a fun. And then this
which
one,
is not Italian at all.
Not at all.
No, there's
but that's
a Cairo.
Okay. Yeah, right. And then this one's a mini one, but he kind of got smushed.
He got really
he's
smushed.
not.
Hey Gus, I think that we could do a better job at home. So let's try this the next time I come home on Thursday, right?
You guys could probably rock this.
We'll make some bread crosses.
But anyway, so this was my little arts and crafts project.
Look at that. That's very nice. Maybe we should shellac it and put it on the wall. Anyway, so this we'll hang it on the refrigerator and go, nice job, Jordan.
Isn't it great? I feel like don't look at the back too much. Anyway, so if you guys would like some breadsticks, okay, great.
Yeah, actually,
I'm gonna feed them to our guests.
We're gonna cut them up and give them to our guests because they really actually do taste pretty good.
Yeah, they're not
bad. No,
they're not bad. So
whatever, they're not bad.
They're not bad. They're really not bad. And so,
No.
anyway, I'm going to just start ripping them apart. Anyway, so the thing that I was going to say about St. Joseph, before I got distracted by the bread, is that, so kind of looking at this from an overview for a second, I think it's very, for the longest time, we've had our Blessed Mother to turn to, right? And as a woman, right, I can have that relationship, and men also can have that relationship with our Blessed Mother, right? But I think sometimes I'm sure I can't speak for men. I'm not a man. I don't know.
Sure, you
but
can try.
but I can try. I don't know. Let's find out. Anyway, as I get looks from the men in the room. Anyway, so but
Tell us, Jordan.
but I'm sure that it would be helpful to have another male figure to look to, right? And so Saint Joseph, as being this foster father, right? I'm sure that that's nice to have that other masculine presence
Sure.
to look to, and to
Exactly.
have
To
his
emulate.
intercession. You're right, absolutely.
emulate.
And so anyway, so there we go. Side note to life.
Just as a side note, the pizza dough is very good with a little of the olive oil. The bold olive oil, yes, it's very good to dip into it. So maybe we'll put some olive oil out there for you.
Okay, so we'll do that.
I also on this soup I also add a nice healthy dose of olive oil right on top,
Oh, I didn't
as the Italians would do, because they add olive oil to everything, and it really adds a beautiful nutty flavor.
I'll just keep ripping.
Yum 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 yum
I'll
yum.
just keep ripping bread. Don't mind me.
This is very different than the Paul Miki.
It is. It's very
Dinner.
different. It is, and
We're not making crazy faces.
there's no.
This is heavenly.
It really is.
Because when you're here, you're family.
Absolutely. Can you tell what our theme has been?
Right.
And we've just been having a lot of fun.
Well,
with
it's
that.
very good because it really kind of goes along with everything we've been talking about. It's
Okay.
our theme for Notre Dame this year for
an
our.
olive oil thingy.
Well, yes, and I'll just give you this one.
Okay, sounds
Yeah,
good.
and then there's one open down there too.
Oh, okay, great. All right. So I'm thinking if I get like a couple of dishes for people.
Sure, there we go.
Right.
Nothing like serving on styrofoam.
You know, because why not? Because why not? So, actually, Meg, would you mind being my serving assistant? And
Just
so,
taking olive oil for your table.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
they can have the bread as they would like. And so, let's see. So we.
Do we need to talk anything special about the soup other than just what we put into it?
I don't think so. I think it's good.
Good.
I think we're good.
Lovely.
Yeah. So.
There we go.
And so we're going to be moving on then to our pasta in just a second. Father Joe's going to be taking the lead on this pasta because he's the one who made it last time.
I did make it last time.
So he's going to take the lead on it.
Exactly, I love it.
So let me.
It's so much fun.
Right. And so while he's doing that, I'm going to check on our comments and see if there's any
Oh, good.
additional
There's
comments
an
from
extra
y'all.
olive oil there.
And let's see. Looks like a good time from Diane.
It is a lovely time. So
It
Diane,
is.
Diane who?
Monovan.
No, Diane Monovan, welcome.
Yes,
Good to
welcome,
see you.
Welcome, yes. Let's
Pasta
see.
con sarde is our pasta dish tonight.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's going to be interesting because have you ever had pasta with sardines?
Not before
Have you
yesterday.
ever had pasta with anchovies?
Not before.
Not
today.
before yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, anchovies and also sardines. And I think our sardines are over here. Yes.
And I'll be honest, guys.
Yes. Jordan, tell them you're.
So
There is a hang up with opening a can of guys, there's something about it. There's something about it. When you open that can initially, like you get over it. You can get over the hump, right? But initially opening that can and that smell that just gets you. Right.
No.
That wasn't Jordan's thing.
I just was not.
Yeah, she was not ready for it. But after we cooked it yesterday, after we really sat down
Exactly.
and fried it.
Exactly. I was like, okay, this is all right. I can do this. I can do this.
Exactly.
So, it's actually very tasty. It's very tasty.
Very, very tasty.
So, what can I do to be
All
helpful?
right, I'm going to get out my pan here so I'm going to knead the pine nuts.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna I just set them right and perfecto, perfecto, Perfecto. Ever medium heat, huh?
Okay. And then we're also gonna need.
I feel like I'm in Father Romano's kitchen right now. Father Romano was my pastor as a kid who baptized me and married my parents. And so 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. You know, whatever.
Exactly, right. As you can tell.
That's how we do it here, right?
These are just a friendly guideline.
Ah, the garlic, the squeeze of garlic.
I can get that.
You got some of that around?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Excellent.
As soon as I find it, there it is. Found it.
It is there somewhere.
All right, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna pull this out.
We're just gonna pull it all out here, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna do this, and
Mhm.
also you're probably gonna need this a little later. I think. Do you need that a little later?
I will need that a little later, yep.
Great. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and start it here on a nice little medium heat. Start that oil heating up. And we gotta shake down on the garlic. Shake of the garlic.
Shake
So
of the
much
garlic.
fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we'll just use it all.
Yeah, why not? Hey, listen, you can never have too much garlic. In my opinion, you can never have too much garlic.
Never have too much garlic, right? 1, 2, 12, whatever. Right, and so then we'll put in a couple of the sardine fillets and we'll begin to saute them. Isn't that fun? Doesn't that look great?
Yes. It does.
Do you all like the sardines? Yes, good.
Okay, all right. So we got some yeses, we got some, and maybe we can convert you. Maybe we can, right? Oh,
Right, so
so it's
welcome.
all the way, right?
Seems to be the way to go.
Yeah, right, exactly.
How's the margaritas going? They're going down pretty quickly, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Well, you're going to have to fight over the left,
Right.
but I do have some more mix in there, so we can make a little bit more as we go along here this evening. So
Okay.
I'm going to start to saute our garlic and the anchovy fillets, and I'm going to need to get. I'm going to toss them first. Yeah, she's jumping ahead.
I'm trying to multitask and it's not working.
Yes,
Can
but
I go
I haven't
there?
even talked about them yet. Yeah, go
Oh.
ahead. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure. We're doing something a little different this evening because it said that we were going to use toasted breadcrumbs, and I said, no, we did that yesterday. It was all right. But I want to do toasted bread, sort of the bread cubes, right? And which is going to, it adds another layer of texture to this. So we're putting carbs on carbs.
Yeah, essentially.
So all I was thinking about yesterday and today is Jim Gaffigan's bit on the Domino's bread bowls, where you put carbs on carbs and you put more carbs and your carbs and you got carbs and then there's more carbs. So bread on pasta
Right.
is one of the best things ever. So look up Jim Gaffigan and Domino's bread bowls. And you can do that. Take a break while we're putting this all together, right?
Right.
And I'm going to need, yes, we got it all there. Good, right there.
Yep.
Excellent. And we need a cup of raisins. Fantastic. And so I can start to hear the olive oil speaking to me.
What does it say?
Yes.
Does it say, I'm ready to be pasta?
No, not yet. It is not saying that. It's saying die fish die. That's what it's saying. Die fish die. Wow, it's
Right.
it's a lot of
listen,
anger.
there's a lot of stuff there.
There's a lot of anger
You
in
know,
there.
gotta
yes.
get it all
Die
out.
Fish, die.
Okay. Well, there's that for whenever you're ready.
Perfecto.
Okay.
So we're going to put a little olive oil. I'm going to cover this with olive oil and some diced crushed garlic, fresh dice, fresh cut, smash, whatever you want to call it. And we are going to cover these, and then we are going to put them in the oven. I'm also going to be using a little anchovy paste on this when I put this together. So it is very salty.
Oh my. If you've never tried it before.
If you've never tried it, it actually is. It's not bad. No, it's
it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It genuinely is not bad.
It's
just when you. It's the smell when you first open the package, right? So we're just going to roughly chop some garlic. Sure.
Okay. Sounds good. Works for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going. Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm going to try to keep my fingers out of it here because I need my digits for mass. Otherwise, then I have to have the bishop give me permission to say mass without all my digits.
Oh,
Did you know that? Did you know that,
That's an
folks?
interesting tidbit.
It's a
I did
very
not know
interesting
that.
tidbit. You have to have canonical digits to be able to say mass. Otherwise, you have to have a dispensation from Rome. And that happened when the first, you think about the American martyrs and Isaac Jogues and Jean de Brebeuf. The Indians knew, the Native Americans knew that the priests couldn't be priests or say mass anymore, and so they cut off their canonical digits, and they had to then get dispensation from Rome to be able to offer mass when they came back to the United States, because they weren't going to leave this country as missionaries. I mean, that's an intense story. That's intense. So we have to
Wasn't ready
have
for that
you have to have
tonight,
your
huh?
first finger, and you have to have your first finger in your thumb. You have to have. I know more. There we go.
more wine.
More wine, please.
More wine.
So you have to have your first finger and you have to have your thumb to be able to pick up the host. And that is what the Native Americans cut off. They cut off the first finger.
Wow.
And so then they had to learn how to say mass with the rest of their digits.
Wow. Okay.
Can you believe that? Now there's something to tell the kids tonight before they go to bed.
Wow. Okay. We learned something new.
Right, exactly. You like this? I love this little olive oil dispenser. It's got a little grape in there, so if you want to put a little white wine vinegar or something in there, we're just going to
Fun.
douse these
Kind of looks like
guys.
a brain inside. I'm not
It does look like a brain. Pinky in the brain. Right? Pinky in the brain.
I know. That's a great show. By
It
the way.
is a great show.
That's about. It's a blast from my childhood. For me, it's like Animaniacs. It's a blast from my childhood. Anyway.
Is it?
Is it? Megan's like.
Is it? Also, we put on a little bit of sugar. A little bit of sugar to bind that all together. Imagine that, a little sugar, a little olive oil. It doesn't really get any better than that. We're going to put some more olive oil on there and douse these puppies.
And there we go.
And we're going to get now, I bought some anchovy paste. Anchovy paste, everybody. Oh, a little devil do ya. It looks like a little diarrhea coming out there, but you know, whatever. Whatever.
It's
Hey,
fine.
kids.
It's fine.
Every episode there's a little bit of poop. Every episode. Yeah, boy. Having fun in the kitchen.
Fun, I didn't miss it.
You missed it. Father Patrick missed
Oh,
it.
he needed a little lighthearted.
He couldn't have this much fun in Uganda. Not with a no. But we're glad Father Patrick is back with us. We certainly prayed for him and his
Absolutely.
father while he was gone and his family. But we are glad to have you back. So
Absolutely.
to have us with
Can
us.
you please show yourself?
Yeah, because people don't believe it.
Yeah, come hang out for a second.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah, he's back.
I'm not myself.
Okay. Oh, look at this. This is smelling lovely. It's browning. As the garlic is browning, that's when you're going to add your pine nuts, and you're going to add the raisins. That's about a cup of raisins. Sure.
Oh, that's right now.
Sure.
That's for me. That's what I would
A
do.
cup of raisins. It's a couple cups of the pine
I would just
nuts.
dump
Now, I'm
them.
just going to dump them all, I think.
That's what I would do.
That's about a half a cup. Sure. 2, 3, 4, right?
Sure, why not?
Absolutely.
I say dump it all.
And if you're looking for pine nuts in Scioto County right now, you can't find them.
Because we bought them all.
We bought every last baggie of them.
Yeah, if anybody works for Kroger,
Sorry.
you need to restock. I'm sorry. We bought you out.
Watch out.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it's already
It
coming
smells-
together so.
Actually, guys, in all seriousness, it smells really good. Like all that garlic, and there's a hint of a fish smell, but it's a good kind of fish smell, if that makes sense. Yeah, a hint.
Just a hint.
Okay. And Gloria, I'm trying to be, and Gloria's like, no. Oh, goodness. So,
Lovely.
and
Look at that. Oh.
yeah, it smells really good. And while he's doing that, I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit because I'm thinking, okay, it's a good idea to just be prepared, right?
Be prepped.
All those words.
Put another margarita, Jordan.
I do need another one.
Turn
Anyway.
around, bright eyes. There you go.
Every now and then. Anyway. dessert. Okay, well, one of our
Right,
desserts.
right.
Which is our honey balls. Okay, and we've already pre-made this dough. And I'm now rolling them out into logs, chopping them, and then rolling them into little tiny.
Rowing them? I'm
Row-
rowing them.
rowing them.
Row.
Rowing
See,
them.
Italians would row. They would row them up.
Exactly.
They would row them up.
And so.
Excelente.
And I'm just gonna keep on rolling here.
She's a rolling and I'm a stirring.
You know.
Because when you're here,
You're
family.
And so, you know, we're just gonna keep on keeping on here. I'm sorry? No, well, it is pre-made in that I made it yesterday.
But it is definitely our dough.
But it's definitely our dough in that I made it homemade. Yes. And so, oh yeah, I guess I should talk about what's in it.
Yeah,
That'd be a good
talk
idea.
about what's in
you know,
it,
so
yeah.
let's talk about that. Let me turn to the page because I made it yesterday and it's you know, it's been a bit. So the dough itself is sugar, butter, eggs, a lot of eggs actually. There's 5 eggs in this. Flour, vanilla, baking powder, and then we're gonna have a honey syrup, which is
Oh, yes,
sugar, water,
we
and
are.
honey, and then we're gonna fry these guys. So I'm excited about that.
The oil is up to temperature.
Is it
Yep.
beautiful? Yes. All right. Woohoo. Okay. So we're
It
just
is
gonna keep
ready to
on.
fry. We are gonna fry, guys.
Yes.
We are frying like nobody's been fried before. Yes.
All the things. Okay. And
Out of the tomatoes and then a little bit of the broth.
I don't know how we became
Italian all of a sudden. I love it. I've been in Italy multiple times. I love it's the margaritas.
Italian
It is.
margarita. You know, it makes you Italian.
It does. It makes you Italian.
You know?
Because when you're here, you're
You're
Italian. Gotcha.
And yes. Anyway, so let's see. Where anything that I can be helpful with other than
No,
rolling
I'm
these?
just getting these together. This is beautifully coming together.
Okey-doke.
And I'm going to take that cup of broth now. Or a little bit more or whatever.
You know, whatever. You know, recipes are friendly suggestions. That's what they are. They're friendly suggestions.
Exactly.
At least that's my perspective on cooking. They're friendly suggestions. So let's see. Oh,
So
and then
now
also.
I'm adding.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm adding the beef broth, and I'm going to add then 4 or 5 tablespoons of crushed tomatoes to our concoction here to make the sauce.
And then I'm gonna
Yes.
start with.
There's my tablespoon of olive oil.
And da 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 da. Yeah, you know, okay, sure, that should be enough. All right, that's gonna be enough for right now, and then I'll fry the rest of it.
3.
Okay, and then I also need.
I'm gonna add one more. I think I needed one more yesterday. There we go. Oh, folks, this is really. It is yummy, 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 yummy.
So the other dessert that I should talk about while he's
Having
doing
fun
things,
over
he's doing
here.
things, is our St. Joseph fritters. This is also another dessert, okay? But again, it needs to be
Because let's
fried.
face it, Italians, they love their desserts.
It's
But they're not
Listen.
totally sweet.
right. That's
We're
the
not,
thing.
we're not,
It's
we're not
not
dealing
like
with a sweet dessert. It's
exactly. They're very lightly sweet.
very lightly sweet.
And so one of these is our St. Joseph Day fritters. And in these fritters it's kind of like, think of it kind of like a deep fried rice pudding. Kind of. It's like so it has rice, it has milk, it has eggs, it has orange zest. Hello, which I'm a huge fan of citrus, so like that for me is like totally up my street. Raisins, eggs as a binder, flour as a binder, and then you just take it and make it into little kind of balls, so to speak, and throw them in the fryer. Voila! You have St. Joseph Day fritters. So we pre-made a lot of this because we knew that that we would be otherwise here until about 9 o'clock.
Until Jesus comes again in glory.
And so we pre-made.
Until St. Joseph tells us it's time to come home.
Exactly. So we pre-made a lot of this, so that way we can be able to show you guys what this actually looks like once we deep fry it. So I'm gonna wander over to my deep fry
You
station
know what
here.
That I'm gonna change and add a little bit of something.
Oh.
I'm gonna add a little wine. I'm gonna add a little vino.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, that
Yeah,
wine.
to the sauce,
Okay,
yes.
I like that wine.
Yes, I do too. This is Alan Rigoni. He's a parishioner, and he does his own. This is a Brunello that he gave me, and he's a very good he's a very good brewer of fine wines in our neighborhood. You may not know him, but he's somebody worth knowing. Trust me.
Exactly. All right.
Noted.
Huh?
Noted.
Noted.
You know who to go talk to now, huh?
Yes.
Let's see. All right, so we're gonna start.
And I'm also doing a pound of linguine right now. This is a pound of linguine we will mix with our sauce here in just a minute as this begins to thicken. Lovely, absolutely lovely. And if you need more soup, we have more soup, but get ready for the pasta dish because it will be out here in just a second, right? Yes.
So, is there any other like St. Joseph things that we need to talk about?
Like the Year of St. Joseph, like...
Sure, let's talk about that.
Sure. So it really is an extraordinary thing that our Holy Father has called this Year of St. Joseph. It hasn't been for a very long time in the church. And then all of a sudden, he did it all of a sudden. He likes to do things all of a sudden. Because no one was really prepared for a Year of St. Joseph. No one knew what to do with it. As he writes this apostolic letter on St. Joseph. And so everybody said, oh, wait a minute, we probably ought to get prepared for this. So it is going on in the church until December 8th, until we come back to the Feast of the Immaculate Conception of our Blessed Mother. And again, we're taking it on full steam ahead. It's one of those things I hope to take with me in July. I hope to take this devotion with me, the Year of St. Joseph with me, because I want to share and continue to share the life of St. Joseph wherever God takes me. So I think that's very important for the life of the church right now. Obviously, our Holy Father knew that the church needed St. Joseph right now in our time, and he found that this would be a perfect opportunity for us to be able to celebrate him. And so I'm excited about this year of St. Joseph and all that we're doing. So we've got our pasta going, our sauce is thickening. I've got to wait for it to thicken just a little bit before we actually bring the two together. I want to check on my bread, make sure it is browning, and it is so lovely in there. I can smell the bread, the garlic, the olive oil. It's really coming together. It's beautiful. So it's just taking just a little bit of time to thicken this sauce, but that's why we do it, right? This is why we bring it together. This way we can enjoy the smells in here as well. Oh, I can't wait for you all to try this because the sweetness of the raisins and the pine nuts as they cook down really bring a beautiful flavor to the sauce because, you know, we're used to American Italian.
Right.
And this is so much more. This is nothing like you would go into a restaurant unless you were, wining and dining at Brio. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. And in Columbus,
Yeah.
Italian restaurants. I mean, we're used. Yeah, maybe. What's that? Yes, exactly.
Grandview?
Oh yeah, there's the one in Grandview.
Yeah.
Yes. Now there you might get a dish like this.
Is there a Rosas?
Mm-hmm. Yes. But traditionally, or you're gonna get this on the streets of Rome. You're gonna find it there. You're not going to. No, this is
not what you would find at Olive Garden.
No, you're not going to get this dish at Olive Garden. No,
You're not,
sorry.
It's just no offense.
Just not going to
It's
happen.
just not gonna
It's not
happen.
on the menu.
You know.
And that's what makes it so special.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming together so magnificently.
How many
And
times have you been in Italy?
4 now? I think I've been to Italy 4 times. Yes.
A good handful.
Yes, a good handful. I love visiting Italy. I can't wait. You know, I did get my second shot this week, so I've got my card, and so if the time presents itself, I mean, I'm kind of
You're open
pro-track. You
to
know,
it?
someday
Yeah.
again. You know, we'll see. whatever happens, whatever COVID brings us, we'll do our best.
Alright, let's see. And so I don't know if y'all can see me off camera, you probably can't. But, so I am continuing to fry away our St. Joseph Day fritters. And they're coming up nicely, golden brown.
Yeah, you want to get a shot of this. This is our new fryer.
Ooh, yeah.
And we are so excited. We have a new fryer, lots of fun.
What is this? Okay. Y'all know that I'm not a huge appliance person. Like, I'm one of those, and I'm not a gadget. Like, I'm like, no. You don't need a gadget.
I love them.
Go get a pot, you know. Go get a skillet. You don't need the fancy gadget. I like this. I like this. I'm intrigued with the cleanup. I'm intrigued about that. But I like how contained all of this is. Anyway, so I'm frying away. Hold on, let me see if I can get y'all so that way you can see it. Can y'all see that? These are the finished fried fritters. I'm going to be sprinkling them with some powdered sugar here in a little bit.
Step forward.
There you go.
There we go.
Jump right in there. Look at that.
Okay, and so that's the finished product. And I know, like, some of you may look at this and go,
No.
But I promise you, they're very tasty. So
She promises.
I promise, they're very tasty. So I'm gonna just keep on here.
Almost there.
Wanting to throw up with this camera.
I know, it's like, we're getting there.
Yes, we are.
It's all coming together. I know they're waiting to eat because we've only fed them booze and breadsticks.
Exactly. So they're like, it's time.
Well, there were breadsticks. There were breadsticks there.
Guys, even though the
Right.
That's a sign.
guys, even though my breadsticks were a little questionable, they were still tasty.
Yes, they are still tasty.
You know, even though the art project may have been a failure.
But I do want to mention too, while Jordan is over there and I'm back over here, this week, Jordan and I had the opportunity to be interviewed in the Faith and Food section for the National Catholic Register, which is associated with EWTN, and it is printed in every single language on every single continent in the world. And so as we were going along in an interviewing by Alexandra Greeley, and so if you're watching tonight, Alexandra, thank you again for that interview. It was a wonderful interview and an opportunity. They found us by a mutual friend of mine. And so we're going along and introducing, and she was asking what we're cooking right now. And I said, well, we're using this book, Cooking with the Saints, by Greeley and Flores. And she goes, that's me. And I was like, oh, wow, well, we were forward. And so anyway, we are using Alexandra's book. She is the editor for the Food and Faith section of the National Catholic Register. So she was very impressed that we were using her book. And it really is a great honor to be able to be found, to be able to share the experience of what COVID cooking has meant for us as an opportunity to be able to evangelize, to be able to get the news out of things that have been going on in the parish since COVID began. And it's also been just a stress reliever for us. I love this. Cooking is a good stress relief.
Absolutely. It's been such, and I'm sure y'all can relate, right? That especially during the height of COVID, where we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into, right? This was such a nice stress relief for us, but also it was a great way for us to connect with you all, which was so important to us.
All of you who are watching tonight.
Exactly, because we were like, we need to
you.
reach out, but we just didn't know. We just didn't
38.
We just didn't know how to do it, right? And so this has been just a
Sad.
beautiful outlet to do.
It really has been.
And also enjoy some great food. At the
And
same
let's be honest, she loved us.
Yeah, she thought we were
She
delightful.
thought we were delightful.
Yes, that was her word. Delightful.
Delightful.
Yes.
And we thought she was delightful.
Exactly.
And so it was a lot of fun. I mean, so hopefully we'll be able to get that article and we'll be able to put it in our bulletin so everybody will be able to read it. If you don't get to register, you'll be able to read it online.
Yeah.
So all of those outlets, it was. I mean, it really
was
is.
just-
I mean,
it was so cool,
It was
guys.
so cool. I
Guys,
mean,
hold on, wait.
we're making
Guys,
it big time.
it was so cool. It really was. Okay, like I'm just. It was one of those things where he and I both we were just kind of like, wait, what? Wait, what? When it happened, and it's just such a beautiful opportunity, and we were really flattered, honored.
Yes, very flattered.
You know, like I mean, let's be honest. Y'all know us. And so, anyway, so we're just
Here we
genuinely
are. Right, exactly.
flattered.
In Scioto County and Portsmouth, Ohio.
Exactly right. I mean, you know.
Really?
You know.
So here we are.
So, anyway.
We've made it big.
Yeah, we're cool.
We've made it big.
How cool are we? Woo!
So on the national stage.
You know?
Yeah, so who knows what's next? We've been discussing what's next
Oh,
here
yeah,
for our
that's another
future,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
We're talking about all sorts of things next. We want maybe your opinion.
Ooh, that.
Yeah?
Let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's do it,
Okay,
Jordan.
All right, sorry. Okay.
Come back over
Sorry.
here.
I'm back. Okay.
Back from the fryer.
I'm back for the fryer. I'm keeping an eye on it, I promise.
I'm gonna
Okay,
just drink
so-
all this olive oil now.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. So guys, we'd like your opinion. So we're talking about the future, right?
Right,
Actually,
exactly.
COVID cooking,
Yep.
right? Because obviously, well, we're hoping, right, that we're all moving in a direction where eventually COVID will be under control, right?
Right.
And you know, everybody's receiving their vaccines. We're hoping we're moving in that direction, right? And we, as part of that, also because Father Joe is also going to be transitioning, right?
Exactly.
And we're talking about the future of COVID cooking, right? And our cooking show in general. So our question to you is, if we were to have our own YouTube channel and have our own cooking show, Father Joe and Jordan, we don't know what it would be called, we don't know any details yet.
Maybe you can help us.
Yes, maybe, right,
Something cooking with Father Joe.
I don't know. We don't know. We need you creative people. Would you all watch us? Like, if we were to do this, like, beyond COVID cooking, like, would you all watch us? You know, yeah. Oh, Father Patrick says yes. So we have one. Woohoo! Okay, okay, yes, we have two. All right, great. So anyway, so would you all watch us? One, and then also two. If you have any creative names for us, I gotta go back to the fryer. But if you have any creative names,
Because we sure as heck don't want those fritter getting fried out of there.
but if you have any creative names, let us know down below in the
Down
comments.
below.
In the comments.
All right, so here we go. I've got the pasta. It is done. This is the sauce. Beautiful. Come together so fantastic. I mean, you're looking at it going, but we're gonna do it all in there.
Okay, here we go.
Perfecto.
And it's one of those
Perfecto.
things that when you initially look at it, you're kind of like, oh, really?
It's kind of thick. It's very thick.
Maybe more
Sort of saucy. Yeah, no, saucy. No, I am saucy.
Saucy.
I am saucy. We are saucy in here. It is not the saucy. This is, now we are dancing with the stars. It is saucy.
Hilarious.
Now, we thought it would be saucy. I don't know. It's carbs on carbs. Remember, that's the Italian life. It's the carbs on carbs.
You know, that's how we roll.
This is the Italian. Saint Joseph needed carbs on carbs to take the Holy Family to Egypt.
There
He
we
needed
go.
carbs on carbs to get the Holy Family from Egypt to Nazareth. He needed carbs on carbs to take the Holy Family to the temple. So yes, this is
carbs.
It's lots of carbs. You gotta need the carbs.
Yeah.
Where you?
Oh yeah, right. So this is it.
Can I move that book so they can see?
Ah, sure. There we go. Wham, Alexandra. You are gone. You are dead to me there for a second. Move the book. No, we're not. We love
We
Alexandra.
love her.
We love Alexandra. She was a
really-
deer. She was a deer. She really
genuinely,
took
she's
to
just-
us.
Right. She was really genuinely very nice. experience.
She was.
Yeah, we didn't know what to expect, and she was just.
We
very
didn't.
nice.
We
Yeah.
didn't know what to expect. So it's the first one.
Let's see.
But I don't think it's going to be our last.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Hey.
All right, let me pull off these bread croutons here for our pasta because you need more carbs on carbs.
Absolutely.
I had a spatula.
I don't know.
Out in there, right in front of you. Well,
Okay, great. And I'm just so you know, I am working over here, guys. Even though you
yeah,
can't
she's
see me.
taking a break.
Even though you can't see me.
It's
I really
St.
am.
Joseph's Day. Father Joe is working in the kitchen today.
Aww. Anyway,
Aww.
so I really am working. I'm finishing up the fritters, but now I moved on to the honey balls. Okay, and I'm frying those now, so that way y'all are ready for dessert.
Right.
And so we're going for a golden brown here, and I'm just patiently.
You have to be patient with that fryer. So we got
oh,
beautiful breadcrumbs. Beautiful. Isn't that
Ooh, look at
beautiful?
them. They're
Isn't that
chunky.
nice? Just hold them.
Yeah.
up like
Oh,
that.
Gloria would like to see. Oh,
Yes.
thanks.
See? There we go. That's beautiful. I love it.
Gloria, it's fine. I'm helping you
I
out.
love it. Oh, it's a magnificent. Huh? It's a magnificent. Oh, looks a yummy. Looks a yummy. We've got a shredded, a shaved, a Parmesan we will put right on the top. And then we're going to throw a couple of those breadsticks right on top of that on the carbs. And basta. Bill.
Gracias, padre.
Sì, sì, sì. Prego, 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 prego. Prego, prego. So here we go, huh? This is it. This is how it all comes together. Again, this has the sardines in it. If you're thinking, oh, that is sardine, that is sardine.
Sardines.
No, trust me. The saltiness of the sardines, the flavor is so magnificent. It's very easy. This is something that you can throw together. You've got friends coming over.
That's good.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
very good, huh?
Yay! All right.
Yeah.
Yes, it is yummy. The nuttiness of the Parmesan, the flavors of the.
Get yourself some more wine, sir. Go, go, go.
Oh, I do. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Cheers. Smells. Mmm. That's a little weather to make your belly go better. We thank our partners in crime out here.
Let's see.
I'll drop you over.
Maybe we should stagger
I'll
them.
drop you.
Okay. Maybe we should stagger when we leave.
Because, well, that's how you leave my parties. Fun. Exactly. Because that means you're going away fun
Right.
and full and happy.
Like
And
we said, you know, we don't like anybody leaving hungry.
no one leaves hungry.
That's just not how we roll.
Folks, you're going, oh, sardines, anchovies, Father, no, can't do it. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. This is one instance.
This is one instance.
Absolutely.
Anchovies and sardines.
It's anchovies and sardines. There's sardines in the pasta, anchovies in the bread. Yes, you're welcome. Now again, the other alternative, what Alexandra she recommends is that you use actual breadcrumbs. Again, you can do that, but I like the idea of the crouton because it's almost like a garlic bread, kind of like a topper. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah.
We good?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay!
Perfecto.
We've got eating people.
We've got
how we
people
doing?
eating.
We're all right.
Well,
Good. Okay. Good. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
People are happy. they quieted down over there. I mean, they were getting restless.
They were
They were
getting a little
getting
restless. They're
restless.
like, are we gonna eat, please?
You promised us food, Jordan.
We're kind of wondering, but now we're settled.
Exactly, right. They were concerned at first, but now they're good.
Exactly. So we are at 5 till 8.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, we
are. Okay, so guys, I'm wrapping up here the honey balls.
Well, you want to start on the sauces? I will work on. I'll finish these up over here.
Okay, great. So let me real quick. Let me show y'all. All right, so that way I can maybe I'll go in a little closer. Is that helpful? Yeah, is that helpful?
There we go.
Okay, great. Okay, so this is what they look like when they come out of the fryer. They poof up. They kind of look
They poof up.
They kind of look a little funny. They look a little misshapen. Okay, but that's just the nature of the
So do all of us. We all look a little misshapen.
Especially after carbs.
Especially after carbs on carbs.
And again, these here, the fritters, they go with the powdered, I'll sprinkle them with powdered sugar here in a minute. And then these, they're gonna get dipped in a honey sauce. But here's the kicker, because, you know, we can't stand it. We have to mess around with it just a little. Okay, so, inspired by the orange zest that's in here, we thought, oh, well, honey, Grand Marnier.
Honey, I've been called honey in a long
Grand
time.
Marnier. Why, yes, please.
Honey.
Okay. And so anyway, so we mixed.
We upped the
And
game.
we did. We upped the game just a little, just a little. And so there's this is going to be dipped in a honey and Grand Marnier sauce, and then served. And so anyway, so that's an update regarding all
Honey,
this.
chocolate, Grand Marnier. Doesn't get any better than that.
Let me,
Let's be honest.
Let me get actually let me get some bowls and things ready for
Get
these
some
guys.
bowls. Let's do a bowl.
Yeah, maybe. Or actually, you know what? I got little plates. That would be probably the better way to
Can I say
go.
we do a bowl? Oh, we can't?
Let's see.
Well, I mean, really, at the end of the day,
We'll just.
what are they gonna do?
You know, right. We're big.
We're big kids.
Exactly. We'll make it
We're
work.
big kids here.
We'll make it work. All right. So, all right.
Excelente.
We're good. I'm gonna start.
Let me cover the let's cover it.
Okay, that's what I do. Right. Okay. So.
Who wants to move ahead?
I'm ready. Let's go. I'm just so ready. Let's go. Okay.
All I know is
Oh, I have covered here. Earlier.
Mine's right here. It's over here. I have.
Ah, there it is.
I was ready.
Looking
I
into our
just
cupboard.
forgot. I just forgot.
This is like ashes on Ash Wednesday, right?
It really
You
is.
just take it, and everyone was being so gentle, and I was going, bam! Bam, you got ashes! Bam! 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 Bam, you're ashed! And everybody was like, and Father Glocker was so lovely, he was going,
He was very nice. He was very nice.
and I was going, bam! Bam! Bam!
And you get some ashes.
You
You
get
get some
ashes,
ashes.
everybody gets some ashes. And you get your ash kicked, and I'll get your ash kicked. There we go, we'll throw them everywhere. There we go, we got it everywhere. It's lovely.
Oh my gosh. All right. So
We had a great time. Father, you didn't know what you're missing here.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's like well, I won't say what I was going to say. If I can't say, let's all get a bowl, I can't say what I was going to think next. No. So it's okay.
Oh my god.
That's why we have a good time here on COVID Cooking, and that's why we would want you to join us.
Absolutely.
Right?
Right.
Just a couple other things. Again, 40 Days of Adoration is going to be coming up. Our participation in the 40 Days of Adoration in the Diocese of Columbus is going to take place on Saturday, March 20th from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. here at St. Mary's. So again, we just had that 24-hour period of adoration at Holy Redeemer. This is going to be another opportunity during the season of Lent to be able to pray together and adore our Lord, as Bishop Brennan asked us to do, to come together to celebrate our faith, coming together in the presence of our Lord, asking Him for all of the direction that's necessary, wisdom and guidance and courage to be able to do what's necessary. And that only is going to be able to happen because of the Disciple Maker Index. Quite a few people. We need your contribution, right? Take the survey for the Real Presence, Real Future initiative of Bishop Brennan as we begin to move forward. This is going to help. This is going to help the future pastor. This is going to help the transition team and be able to do the work that they've been called to do here in our part of the
It really does
diocese.
help us. Thank you.
It really will help us. So please please take that opportunity to do that. Jump online. If you need a paper copy, we will send one out to you. Call the office, stop by, pick up one. If you're not friendly with technology, so there's a lot going on there. And again, we're not going to get a lot of that information back probably until after July. But again, it's going to be able to help us do what's necessary to help all of you in our work and call of preaching the gospel and evangelizing here in our own part of the diocese. So I really encourage you to jump on board with that and to do that as soon as you can. Again, it closes March 21st. So that after March 21st, you won't be able to access the survey. And again, please pick up a paper survey if that's where you need to go as well. What's that?
It's in the notes.
It's in the
It's in the
notes, so
notes.
please
Great.
take a look at the notes.
Great notes. Yes.
Otherwise, we have created a mess in
mess.
nostra cucina italiana.
Oh, the messes, guys.
Si.
But it's a delicious mess.
It's a delicious
It's a
mess.
delicious
Looky
mess.
there.
And
Yes,
so-
I can't wait to
yes,
share.
and this is there's so
My
much
hands.
brown sugar
Look at
everywhere.
that. It's snowing in our kitchen right
It's
now.
really
Right, and it's
yeah, right.
I'm not going to say a word.
Anyway, behave.
It's just
Anyway,
snowing in our kitchen right now. It's snowing. Exactly.
Anyway, well, guys, I think we've covered a lot.
We've hit everything.
I think we've done a lot.
Yes.
And we're excited to continue to share all of this with you. And we're
We'll see you next
we're
month in
looking-
April.
Right.
Because this is March.
Exactly, right.
What happened?
I know.
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
So
Okay.
anyway, we'll be back in April.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe with some news about what we're going to be doing in the future.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have some game plans then.
Maybe we'll have a game plan.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't
Comment.
because it's
I don't
really
know.
busy between here and now. I mean,
Right.
Easter's
Well,
coming.
Easter's coming up, Holy Week, guys.
Holy Week's going to be here. Holy bajoli. That's Italian for. Anyway. It's going to come.
It's going to be
Whether
here.
we want it to or
It's
not.
Ready, set, go. So.
But I said it silently.
Yes, you
Holy
did.
bajoli.
So on that note.
On that note, we hope that you all have a good evening, and we'll see you.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody.